beautiful Patreons. I think I have the solfeggio a little loud in the background. I put it really loud so just to keep that energy positive and vibrant. All right, so want to share with you, and I had notes on, I have the notes, you know, for the videos, and then I get here in spirits like, tell them this, tell them that. Okay, so that's the 555. I want to share, okay, this is where I wanted to start. Okay, so I took notes about this, and I really want, this is going to be part of the wealth course. I'm super behind on my wealth course, by the way, for those of you that have my wealth course. Please excuse my behindness. Okay, I love this. So it says, live as is. All right, Daisy, let's speak. Live as if it's already yours. And we hear that and we're like, okay, how do we do that? Or even worse, we're like, oh, I don't know how to live, you know, like we have no idea what that really means. We don't know how to act upon it, right? How do you live as if it's already yours? Now, one of the main secrets Napoleon Hill teaches is to set your intentions, repeat them daily, you know, to keep your energy at a vibration of, okay, this is what I want. I'm going to focus on this. I'm going to act upon this. He wants you to engulf yourself in that vibrant frequency and energy of what it is that you desire. He calls it a burning desire. Is when it's something that you want so much that you're not going to take no for an answer, that you're not going to crawl in a corner and cry because you didn't achieve it, you know. And I have a beautiful story for the wealth course. That shares about this gentleman that worked, I think it was with Emerson, and when he came in and says, we're going to be partners, like we're going to be business partners. Mind you, he's just a regular Joe. Emerson already has his name, has his company, and he's like, who is this Joe? Who does he think he is coming into my company and just declaring that he's going to be my business partner? Like, no, it's not going to happen, right? So the guy, anybody else would have been like, well, I tried, but he said no, I'm going to move on to the next thing. This guy's burning desire was to work with Emerson because he saw that vision. It was clarity. He knew that he was going to create this multi-billion in today's money dollar business by working alongside Emerson. So it took him 5 years. 5 years of starting from the ground and waiting for that opportunity to sneak in there. And I think it happened because one of the salespeople or someone, either they were sick or they couldn't do it or they told him he was crazy. Emerson had like an idea, and his salespeople were like, no, we can't do that, or that's not gonna work. And he's like, he that was his opportunity. He felt it, that the intuition that comes and it's like, dude, this is the time. Like, get in there, speak up. And he goes, hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make this happen for you. That was his opportunity, and Emerson allowed him to take that momentum and run with it because he was the only one that was willing to make this happen. And they became partners, you know. The story goes that everything is Emerson and whatever his name is. I'll get the story straight from the wealth course, okay? The point of it is you have to dedicate yourself to what you desire. It doesn't matter what it is that you want. This could be a relationship. This could be a new home. This could be your business. Whatever it is that you want, you have to. And you know, a lot of us, you know, like I tell you, way back when I started, I knew that I wanted to be a writer and to teach and to share. I didn't have anything. I hadn't written anything besides my journals, right? You know, writing inside my journals. No written material, nothing I could really sell. So it was that desire wanting to achieve this, and then taking the action of saying, let me start creating, let's create this first book. And I remember the first book that I put in KDP was my successful psychic book. And I've sold thousands upon thousands of copies of that quirky, horrible grammar book. The people, it's either they loved it or they hate it. Like, you see the reviews, the people are like, really inspirational, she's so loving. And then you have the people that have the grammar OCD and are like, oh, the book sucks, the grammar sucks, there's no format. And the book is really bad. But it was my passion and it's still there, it's still selling. I don't take it away, because the book, I think, is like $1 or $2, and it has the stories of the people that I worked with. It has how Sage Goddess inspired me, and Angel Spirits, Barbara Mark and Trudy Griswold. It has a lot of inspiration that I got 10 years ago when I first wrote this little 24-hour book. And for the people that are able to take that book and use it, great. And the ones that didn't, okay. And that is everything in life. Life is about, you're not going to make everybody happy. You're not, but then there's going to be that one person, those 5 people, those 10, those 100. I get emails all the time, a few a week, from that book, because, oh my God, please tell me you still have the videos. I just got that one. Another one's like, oh, you don't understand. You inspired me to take that launch, to really come out of the spiritual closet and just take that leap of faith, and now allow, it's like, that's what it's about. Yeah, the grammar's terrible, So I worked on other ones. I added a little more format to the other ones, which is funny, but that's the one that sells. Why? Because it wasn't about the format, it wasn't about the grammar, it was about the passion that I instilled. I really poured my heart out in those pages, and the people that really read it felt that, So living as if it's already yours is creating a clear picture of your desire. And as the world shifts for us here in 2022, I remember October, Spirit telling me, you're not going to do this, you're not going to do that, and me fighting with Spirit. Is like, no, I have to, this is, and I still have moments that I'm just like, wait a minute, and then, and Spirit was just readying me for me to work on my journals, on being able to share more with you, with my Patreons. And my Patreon is growing. It's like, we just got 2 new Patreons this week, so amazing. I would like to welcome our 2 new Patreons. I'm going to be sharing a little reading for you, 2 new beautiful Patreons here. I don't want to forget. So, my videos for Patreons are always long, because I like to share with you guys the truth, the realness. So let me add that. I have to write everything down, because from here to there, Dory seeps in and then I forget. So, meaning, see what I want in my life, right? So, I am a writer. Bad grammar, all that. It's something funny. If you ever want to really go beyond I'm not good enough, or, because you're always going to have, I'm not calling them haters. I just feel like some people have really bad OCD, or they're great, English grammar is wonderful. And I get it, because sometimes, but I have read books, and my grammar being crappy, I have read books by traditional publishers with mishaps in them, run-on sentences, and all kinds of grammar misspellings. And I don't, I'm not gonna go and write a review and be like, oh my God, the book was okay, but what really caught my attention was that they misspelled a word in page 36. It's not me, I'm not the type to do that. If I like the book, I will, hey, I love the book, great job, it inspired me, I love this part, whatever. And if I didn't like it, I didn't like it. And I'm gonna give you a perfect example. And this is something that I'm working on, and I want to share with you guys. Hold on a second. So Yara, one of my Patreons, thank you for this. Um, this was months and months ago. I was talking about, journaling, how important it is. And if you look in front of me, I'll show you. I have like 3 or 4 journals in front of me that I use currently. So Yara sends me a picture of a journal that she got. It was the 369. Now, I have been hearing about the whole 369. It's all over TikTok. It went viral. And I researched. I love Tesla. I saw his documentary years and years ago. And the whole thing with 369. I feel like we are all connected. This is why you notice that a lot of things come together from a collective, and then when they go viral, everybody's on it because we are all connected, right? Scripting hasn't hit that pivotal point yet. Scripting, even though I started scripting in 2015, I noticed that it hasn't really trended as much as, for example, the 369 has, right? So I had seen on my Instagram, and I don't know if this is the same one Yara got, but I saw on Instagram the 369 project, and then it disappeared. I couldn't find it, right? I didn't know it was project. I just Googled 369, and it took me to Amazon, and I got this guy. So it's just a regular journal. It kind of talks a little bit, about the whole 369, but it's nothing there's nothing. It's pretty, but it's a journal that really doesn't. It reminds me of my scripting, the first scripting journals that I have, which I don't have here, that you guys get. This one, which I love. But then, and this is why I say it's so important for us to receive constructive criticism and for us to expand and learn, and so I love my scripting journals. Absolutely love them. So this scripting journal, it just has prompts of I am happy and grateful now that, and that's it. It doesn't explain anything. Let me see. Yeah, nothing. There's I don't even think the Divine Providence prayer is in there here. Yeah, not even the Divine Providence prayer. But I use the scripting because I know how to script, right? Same thing, right? Another person would have gone to this person and been like, it sucks, it doesn't show you anything. But the truth is that when you buy certain journals, when we buy a journal, it doesn't tell you how to journal. It's just a journal for you to write whatever you feel, right? So I feel like that's what, this one and mine. It's once you already know about scripting, so this is just kind of like a format because it's really small segments for you to script, just really small areas. And I think I even have it like scripting under a minute or something, because in one page you literally have like 4 days of scripting, and you could do it like sometimes I'll script in the morning, in the afternoon, sometimes I'll script once a week, it all depends. But see, here's a blank one. As 4 spaces for you to script. Now, I love this journal, and I feel like it came just in time because it also helped me format my scripting your soulmate into existent journal. Of course, it's very different because, first of all, plagiarism is a big thing. That's one thing. Second of all, scripting and 369 are completely different energies. Now, you guys, I'm sure you saw the new video that I have on my beautiful scripting your soulmate into existence. I love it. This one is on Amazon KDP. I also have it in my shop, and I think that you could get it with a discount if you get it from the shop. If you get it from the shop, I dedicate it to you. We will be scripting romance because I'm the love goddess, and that's not funny, right? I'm Venus, right? No, I'm love. Like, this is my energy. Like, most of my work, if you go to my Etsy shop, yeah, I have manifesting, yeah, I have prosperity, but my everybody comes to me for issues with their love life. It's been happening to me since I was in the second grade. Now, I just told my beautiful partner Diane, she's the one that inspired the idea. So I haven't gotten the hardcover. As soon as it comes in, I will share it with you all. So inspired by Diane, the hardcover will have my original Venus love spell, the first love spell I have ever casted. I find is the most powerful love spell I have ever casted because the outcomes are just amazing. It's a very simple spell. If you do it correctly, it will just induce a lot of positive vibration. And of course, it is with Venus. The original love spell is with the goddess of love, Venus. So this journal, when you open it, it explains. I give you kind of some details. That this one is, I think, is it's a quote. It says, the person destiny has chosen for us, our missing piece, a connection of minds and unconditional, effortless, never-ending love. Scripting your soulmate into existence. And of course, I have a little love letter for you all. The divine energy that we use for attracting our soulmate, and the healing. And here's another thing, on something else that people don't use is divine magic. Divine magic is such an extended form of magic that only mystics are aware of it. Only mystics use it. Very rare do you find people on Etsy that use this form of magic. The funny thing is, I don't think a lot of the soulmate magic sells because a lot of people don't see it and they don't understand it. If it's hoodoo, voodoo, black magic, Venus love spells, and they're like, okay, that's great. Honey jars, all that they understand. But since they don't know what it is, they don't give it a chance. And the beautiful, especially you guys, that we do this, and this week on Venus Friday, we will be using the divine magic. So I want to, especially we got new Patreons that are using Venus, and I want to really introduce. So I talk a little bit about it in the journal. Then I want to show you, and it has a lot. We talk about the divine magic, and then I added quotes, beautiful quotes, and for you to write. Because, and I'm going to share some insights with you. Something Spirit shared with me yesterday or the day before, which will go back to living as is if it's already yours. I know, I'm trying not to make this video more than 28 minutes. Give me, I will probably split it, do the readings in another video. So we also have questions. Something I learned from you all. And then I saw it in 369 and I was like, it is awesome because you guys, Stephanie told me, Diane told me, I don't remember who else I talked to that said, hey, I love when we do the prompts. The issue with the prompts, it does take me a little longer because I have to research and come up with the specific questions to ask and, you know, to gather that energy, especially with whatever's going on. So I wrote here, what flaws have your partner made you feel insecure about? And that when the angels shared that with me, it moved me because I was like, we never really think about that. We are with our partners and sometimes they'll tell us things and maybe they don't mean it, or they're upset at us, or whatever the excuse is. They don't acknowledge, or we don't acknowledge when we tell them certain things, that negative vibration that they induced within us, because they planted a negative seed of flawness, because, oh, you're not organized, or I don't know, just think about something that your partner told you that upset you, something that he really had you thinking, oh my God, I'm like this. You know, I think I had somebody told me that their partner told them that they were too fat. I had another one that said that they weren't pretty enough, or they weren't attracted to them. So I'm like, oh, so why are you with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't find me attractive, why are you with me? So I feel like partners sometimes say things because they're upset. They really don't mean them. But that energy puts a negative seed within us. And that negative seed starts to grow. And we don't notice that those negative seeds are the causes for the disease in our life, in our surroundings, within our physical temple. What flaws have your partner made you feel insecure about? You know? Because we all have flaws. I have plenty of flaws. And I try to look at them, and I even talk to my kids about them. I know I do this and I know I'll do that. And my daughter laughs and she's like, well, at least you're aware of it, Mom. And I was like, yeah, when I try, you know, and if you guys see that I'm doing this, let me know, because sometimes we do these things and we don't even notice because, you know, we're not perfect, right? But when someone else is telling you that you have something that they're seeing, you know, that you start to feel insecure about, that's not good. And that's important that you get that out. So this is what this beautiful journal is doing. It is helping you realize through self-love, through reflection, who you are, what situation have caused issues in your life, and how to surmount them so you could, you know, allow your soulmate to manifest in existence. Because you might be married and the relationship might not be a soulmate relationship. Now, this doesn't mean that you're going to leave your husbands or wives. What it means is that it'll start to heal. The healing process will start. You guys will regain that connection, that friendship, that maybe that passion that you lost. Really important. One of my new Patreons today, we were talking because we're doing a ritual, and I told her to do this as well, because, you know, we do rituals. I do rituals for myself every single week. Every single week, I'm doing rituals for myself. I do rituals for you guys every single week. Prosperity, Venus. So when we want to manifest, it has to be ongoing. It has to be consistent in order to realize these changes in our lives. We can't wait, in this house, this is really bad. We can't wait till the shit hits the fan to call Jesus. Everybody does that. When they're melting, they call the higher power, their gods, their angels, whatever they believe. Please, 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 help me, help me, help me. So instead of working on bliss, continuing, because let me tell you, when you're doing good is when you need to work harder so you could save for those rainy days. When you hear about saving for rainy days, it's not just money, my friends. It's everything. You know, it's everything. It's really focusing on self, manifesting self, because everything that you do today is what you will see tomorrow. And that's metaphorically. It might not be tomorrow, it might be next year, it might be in 5 years. I'm like Emerson's partner. It took him 5 years to manifest that partnership. You know, it took me 5 years, actually 7 years, to manifest my dream life. You know, living in my sacred space, doing things according to me without having anyone shadow over me telling me what I'm doing is wrong. Or it took 7 years for me to break from those chains and really to come into my own. And now I'm focusing on keeping that and growing it, growing what I have already manifesting, and especially doing things in every level. I created something you guys are gonna love. I wrote it in the zodiac. I'm in July. I'm going to start posting all the things for 2023. So there will be a kit with the 12-month zodiac spells that giving you guys. Also doing the goals, everything starting July, because now we're prepping. This moment on, you're prepping for 2023 and onward. All right, so I'm gonna leave this like that. I don't want to overdo it. So how do you live as if it's already yours? To live in the end is to live with pure, abundant faith, it says. The secret to this abundant faith is in your heart. You have to love yourself. Your burning desire should come from a state of pure bliss, of your heart wanting it more than anything else. Whatever it is you're focusing on has to be something you truly desire, and that you're not going to take no for an answer, that you're not going to give up. Because what separates us super manifestors from the rest of the world is that we do not give up. We do not take no for an answer. We push forward. And then, why do you want your desire? For example, I want my desire first because I love your stories. I love being able to share my work and know that you all find this blessings in your life by incorporating these rituals, these journal exercises, and start to achieve massive energies in your life, things that you have never dreamed of before. And I love my abundance. I love being able to take care of myself and my family and living lavishly, what it means for me. Because we're lavish, like I said before, what lavish means for me might not mean for you. I'm a simple t-shirt, sandals, leggings, my coffee, very simple girl. Books, journals, that's my lavish. For you, a lavish might be Lamborghinis and your mansions. That stuff doesn't matter to me. I love my resort style living. I love that I have the amenities of everything I desire where I live. That's my lavish. So you have to ask yourself, what does your desire mean for you? Think and it says, the outside world could throw you off. And this is really important. The outside world always throws us off. So you have to really think about, okay, this is what I want. It's not what she wants you to be, not what he wants you to be, what you want to be and how you want to achieve it. Think from your vision and allow your subconscious mind to take care of what occurs in the external world. So now your life is working for you. Okay? Everything is unraveling for you. It's not controlling you. You understand? Live your life from the end of this vision through faith, feeling from an image you created, and claiming the image as true here and now.